This is the ZENITH Defy Classic Skeleton Titanium, and it is the skeletonized version of the ZENITH Defy Classic that is very popular among watch enthusiasts. In this video, I will discuss the 5 key features of the ZENITH Defy Classic Skeleton and answer the most common questions that the watch community has about this watch, like what are its dimensions, how is the quality, does the use of titanium make it feel, less valuable than a steel watch? What does the watch offer, technically speaking? What about the availability and value retention of the watch? In this review, I will not only answer all of these questions, but also reveal everything else you need to know if you are interested in this watch. After that, I will tell you what I like and do not like about it. So by the end of the video, you will know exactly whether or not this ZENITH is right for you. So let's get started. The ZENITH Defy Classic Skeleton is the skeletonized variant of the Defy Classic and is made entirely of titanium. Skeletonized watches are known for, usually being larger, hence dimensions are among the most, crucial features for many when it comes to the Defy Classic Skeleton. This watch comes with a quite, everyday friendly dimension and avoids a large diameter. The diameter is 41 millimeter, the thickness measures 10.8 millimeter, and it has a lux lag of 45.2. Therefore, due to the titanium used, the watch is not only ultralight but also quite compact. And even though the watch wears larger on the wrist than expected, it is suitable for most wrists from, I'd say approximately 16.5 centimeters and, upwards, and they look especially perfect on a wrist with the circumference of 17 centimeter and more. If you like the general style of the watch, you can still wear it well even if you have slightly smaller wrists, though I wouldn't, give it the IBWC stamp of approval. With skeletonized sporty watches, it is acceptable if the watch is a bit larger, but if your wrist is still too small, it can be a bit uncomfortable. The ZENITH Defy Classic Skeleton is an absolute hit in terms of quality, although the case is entirely made from titanium, and due to the skeletonized dial, looks extremely futuristic. The watch still possesses, classy experience through the beautiful bevels on the sides. Aside from the very dark overall look, it is hardly distinguishable from a stainless steel watch, so only those who know will know. The dial, if we can still, call it that, offers us a deep view into the entire movement called Elite, and it looks incredibly complex. Both the leather strap and the titanium bracelet are of high quality workmanship, and don't worry, both the titanium bracelet and the leather strap have, a better class than the ZENITH Chronomaster Sport. The clasp on the leather strap is even a bit better, I would say. Alrighty, let's move on to point number 3, the wearing comfort of the ZENITH Defy Classic Skeleton. Due to the, lighter weight, people often wonder if titanium watches feel less valuable than a typical steel watch. If you're used to wearing only steel watches, a watch made of titanium indeed requires, some getting used to initially. I have to say, if you occasionally, wear a gold watch, the weight difference between the materials is even more pronounced. However, once you get used to it, it no longer feels, strange or less valuable, I think. Special materials somehow belong to, such watches and are compensated with a futuristic and unique look. This balances out the lightweight somewhat for most people. Wearing the ZENITH Defy Classic Skeleton feels a bit like, wearing a Genta-esque watch from the future, when everything is combined. And also, at least in my case, if you have small wrists but still like to wear larger watches, a lightweight one like this one can really, add to the overall wearing comfort. So that is always a huge plus for me. Okie dokie, now let's briefly talk about the technical side of the ZENITH Defy Classic Skeleton. The watch is not powered by the famous El Primero movement, but by the Elite automatic caliber, which you can, admire not only through the dial, but also through the sapphire case back. In keeping with the watch, the movement looks extremely futuristic and technical. The watch offers a date function at 6 o'clock and has a power reserve of 50 hours. To ensure good readability at all times, despite the, skeletonized dial, ZENITH has installed this blue riote around the edge of the dial, and with a water resistance of 100 meters, the watch is absolutely robust, so, suitable for everyday use. Okay, let's move to the 5th and final point. Prices and availability and value retention of this ZENITH. The watch was discontinued at the end of 2022, so there's no official, list price for this watch. However, depending on age, condition, and the included accessories, you can get the watch on the gray market for about 5,000 to like 7,000. And if you buy around this price, you won't lose much money. However, keep in mind that such a skeletonized watch is, quite special. and it might take significantly longer to find a buyer for it should you ever, you know, fall out of love here. So only buy the Zenith Defy Classic Skeleton if you really, you know, want the watch and want to wear it. Then you're definitely doing nothing wrong at the current market price for this watch. Okay, right, let's talk about the points that I like and do not like about this watch. What I personally like most about the Zenith Defy Classic Skeleton is the fact that it is, you know, a skeletonized watch that is perfect for everyday use. The watch is not too big. It does look futuristic, but does not, you know, exaggerate the entire concept of it. And with, you know, 100 meters of water resistance, it is a watch that, you know, once put on, you do not have to, you know, take off again. The one thing that I don't like about the watch is the somewhat, you know, poor readability due to the, you know, very still busy skeletonized style. It is so complex that readability suffers a bit, even though Zenith has built this like blue ring around the edge, but that is somewhat secondary with such a watch, I admit. Still, otherwise the Defy Classic Skeleton is, you know, really successful as long as you like the style and also have a liking for, you know, gentle designs. And here we have it, 5 points that you absolutely should consider before buying a Zenith Defy Classic Skeleton Titanium. Now you know how the dimensions have turned out, what the watch has to offer in terms of quality and technology. You know what the wearing experience of the titanium watch is like, and you know about the prices and availability and value retention of this watch. Now you should definitely know whether the Zenith is a good purchase for you or not. As always, if you have enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more watch related content like this one. And that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and then I will see you in my next video. Bye.